As a fan of debauchery on the internet, when I heard that there was a new fan base comparable or considered to be the next wave of Bronies, oh boy, when I tell you my loins were tickled, I was ecstatic to hear this, and immediately I knew I had to do a deeper dive. Hey Gamer Girls, my name is Genty, and today we are talking about fans of Bluey, a cartoon show following a blue dog. It's a baby show, it teaches people baby lessons, but today we aren't talking about Bluey fans in general, as many of them are wearing diapers and studying for kindergarten class. There is a crop of adult fans. Now these are being compared to Bronies. Now I think there's a big difference between the Bluey adult fans and the Bronies of yesterday. Now the Bronies of yesterday really started on 4chan and was really almost kind of a weird fetish thing, kind of that Redditor mentality of thinking that the show was far more profound than it actually was, whereas Bluey seems to be this kind of comfort to childhood escapism that's a little bit different. So I want to get that out of the way. Upon further investigation, I do not think Bluey fans are the next Bronies, but I do think they are their very own source of cringe and are definitely something that as it develops could be just as bad, because it is absolutely embarrassing seeing 40-year-olds on TikTok freaking out over a show made for babies. I don't get it. I don't get why Bluey is more interesting or liked more than Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Again, it's called a comfort show, which I understand the concept of a comfort show. It's something to bring you comfort, but for someone like me, I don't know about you guys watching, but a comfort show generally is something I watch that kind of just brings me back to a better time. Not necessarily is just dumb baby stuff that makes me think back of when I was a dumb baby. Like, for me, a comfort movie or show like American Psycho, I know it's kind of cringe and overdone lately, which doesn't take away from it being a good movie. I'm just saying it's been kind of overdone on the internet lately. Is absolutely a comfort movie just for me, just because I find it to be just you can just turn your brain off and just enjoy it as just peak entertainment with a bunch of really good movie performances. And it takes me back to when I was in high school and watched it for the first time and found it was super exciting. And that's a comfort show or piece of entertainment to me, just something that brings me back to a better time, something that lets me zone out. But something like Bluey, I mean, it's too babyish. I tried to watch a clip of it and I can't do it. It's too boring. That can't be a comfort show to me, because I'm just gonna think about how bored I am and get up and go do something with my life. I don't know. I also don't understand the mad dash to get plushes for it. I guess this is just kind of that consumerism. There's a type of person that just wants to have merchandise and something cute, so I guess that makes sense. But Bluey fans, I guess, to get more back on topic, it's not as bad as Bronies, but I could see it being co-opted by Bronies, which happens a lot of times, is that this thing is like this other thing, it gets compared to that thing, and all the cretins and degenerates sneak over. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was gonna be just a huge influx of Rule 34 for this Bluey show. Like, I would not be surprised at all in the coming months. Like, once the furries and the Bronies get a hold of Bluey, I think this thing hits critical mass and it gets worse. As it stands right now, I think it's absolutely cringe. I think it's weird. I don't get it. Obviously, these are my opinions. You can think things I do are weird and unconventional, and that's just part of society. And I feel free to make a video calling me a weird loser for not liking Bluey. I don't really care. I just wanted to share my opinion because I can, and that's what the internet's for. Everybody just gets to share their opinion. You're entitled to yours, and I can think yours is weird, and I think liking Bluey at 30 years plus is a little weird. Now, I get if you have children and you're like, well, it's the only show I can stand to watch, and I watch it with them, and I enjoy it in that capacity. Well, that's fine too. But to be an adult that would just watch that without your kid, or is really invested in it, it's weird to me. I don't get it. What do you guys think down in the comments? Let me know. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot. It's been real. My name's been Genty, and thank you.